Hi, my name is Shamal. I am 11 years old. I attend Golden Grove Primary School. I like to ride my bicycle on my street and also read books and play games. I want to be a doctor when I grow up because I like to help people. I've been using Quiz, revising on my books, and watching NGSA boosters.
My name is Eric and I'm 11 years old and I attend Annandale Primary School. I want to be an accountant when I grow up. I've been preparing for my NGSA mock exam by studying and attending extra lessons on watching NGSA booster programs. I wanted to compete in the Whiz because to see how good I am and how well I would do in my upcoming exams.
My name is Ashraf Ghafoor. I am 11 years old and I attend New Diamond Grove Primary School. I would like to be a pilot of an aircraft. I am reading and I am focusing more and more on work. I would like to participate in the Whiz Kids competition because of the prizes that will await me.
Welcome to Whiz Kids, the exciting game show where knowledge is power and young minds shine. I am your host, Ramona Luti, and with me are some of the brightest and sharpest minds from across Guyana to test their knowledge in core subject areas related to the National Grade 6 Assessment. Get ready for a fun-filled show of challenging questions and thrilling competition. But remember, we're not just testing their knowledge, we're also testing their speed. Let's meet our contestants and see who will advance to the semi-finals to compete for the title of Whiz Kids Champion 2023. Contestant number 1, tell us about yourself.
My name is Shamal Haywood. I am 11 years old. I attend Golden Grove Primary School.
I am Eric Dupnarain. I am 11 years old and I attend Annandale Primary.
Okay, welcome. Contestant number 3.
My name is Ashraf Ghafoor. I am 11 years old and I attend New Diamond Grove Primary School.
The first category we'll start with is English. Let's get into it. Choose the most suitable form of the verb to complete the sentence. Last year, the family something to the United Kingdom for vacation. Go ahead, contestant number 1.
Went to the United Kingdom for vacation.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Science.
Which acid is secreted in the stomach? Go ahead, contestant number 2.
Gastric juice.
That's correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please. True or false? Simple machines increase workloads. Go ahead, number 3.
False.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Social studies.
All right. True or false? Wasting less food is a way to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Go ahead, number 2.
False.
That is incorrect. All right, so let's go with English, please. What is the meaning of the underlined phrase? At the school party, David blew his own trumpet. Go ahead, number 1.
Boasted about himself.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Science.
Jamie has containers of sand, iron filings, salt, and water. Which substance is soluble? Go ahead, number 1.
Salt and water.
That is correct. Go ahead and select the next category, please.
Science.
Which planet has the shortest orbital period? Go ahead, number 3.
Mercury.
That is correct. Go ahead and select the next category, please.
Mathematics.
When 75 is added to the LCM of 5 and 6, the result is something. Go ahead, number 1.
105.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Social studies.
CDB is to Barbados as CCJ is to, go ahead, number 1.
Caribbean Court of Justice.
That is incorrect. We know CCJ is Caribbean Court of Justice. However, it's to which country? The country would have been Trinidad and Tobago. All right? Let's go to social studies, please. Who is the head of state in Guyana? Go ahead, number 3.
Dr. Irfan Ali.
That is correct. Select your next category, please.
English.
Identify the part of speech of the bracketed word in the following sentence. The headmaster praised them for their good behavior. Go ahead, number 1.
Pronoun.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Science.
True or false? Wind and water contribute to soil formation. Go ahead, number 1.
True.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Science.
Something describes the breaking down or dissolving of rocks and minerals on the surface of the earth. Go ahead, number 1.
Weathering.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
English.
Simplify the phrase highlighted in brackets in the following sentence by choosing the most suitable words. The vase Miss Prasad bought can be easily broken. Go ahead, number 1.
Fragile.
Correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Science.
True or false? When forests are cleared, soil erosion would increase or worsen. Go ahead, number 1.
True.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Science.
In a habitat, some insects were found floating on water. This was possible because of which force or phenomenon? Go ahead, number 2.
Surface tension.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Social studies.
What is the main difference between typhoons and hurricanes? Go ahead, number 3.
A hurricane happens in the tropics and a typhoon happens in the Pacific.
That is correct. Go ahead and select the next category, please.
Social studies.
On May 26, 1966, Guyana became, go ahead, number 1.
An independent nation.
Correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Science.
What type of roots are present in dicotyledonous plants? Go ahead, number 1.
Fibrous root. No, taproot.
I'm sorry. We're going to have to go with the first response that you gave. The follow-up would have been correct. Taproot would have been the answer. All right. Let's proceed to English, please. Complete the following sentence by choosing the most appropriate word. Unnecessary is to necessary as disobedient is to, go ahead, number 3.
Obedient.
That is correct. All right, go ahead and select your next category, please.
Mathematics.
6.57 meters expressed in centimeters is, go ahead, number 1.
6,579.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer would have been 657.9 cm. All right, let's proceed to social studies, please. The main occupation in Bartica is, go ahead, number 3. I'm sorry, time's up. The correct answer would have been gold mining. All right, let's use the last question available for science, please. The amount of matter in an object is called its, go ahead, number 2. That is incorrect. The correct answer would have been mass. All right, we've exhausted the science category. We now have English, social studies, and mathematics available. Let's proceed to English, please. What correct preposition would complete the following sentence? Samantha was walking something me when we were asked to go outside. Go ahead, number 3.
With.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Social studies.
Which company is mainly responsible for the extraction of petroleum in Guyana? Go ahead, number 1.
ExxonMobil.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
English.
A punctuation mark that is used to join two words to form a compound noun is known as an interrogative. State true or false. Go ahead, number 3.
False.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
English.
Identify the part of speech of the bracketed word in the following sentence. We divided the sweets among our 3 friends. Go ahead, number 3.
A preposition.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Social studies.
Where are the laws of Guyana passed? Go ahead, number 1.
In
Okay, Miss Kisa. I will try. We have to divide 5,000.
So, I'm sorry, but your time is up. The correct answer would have been in the National Assembly or Parliament. All right?
89 centimeters.
Let's proceed to English, please.
100.
In the following sentence, fill in the blank with the correct pronoun.
Good job.
Please give something the message when he comes. Go ahead, number 3.
No, Miss Kisa.
Them.
Last question was a
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer would have been him. All right? Let's proceed to mathematics, please. A boat left Purita at 11 a.m. and arrived at Bartica at 4:25 p.m. During that time, it stopped for 45 minutes to fix an engine problem. What was the actual sailing time?
Each of these is called a millimeter. To convert meters to centimeters, we must multiply the quantity by 100.
All right, so since no one attempted to answer that question, the correct answer would have been 4 hours, 40 minutes. All right, let's proceed to the last English question, please. This is a word or group of words used before a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase to show direction, time, place, location, spatial relationships, or to introduce an object. Go ahead, number 2.
Adjective.
That is incorrect. The correct answer would have been a preposition. English category has been exhausted as well as the science category. We now have social studies and mathematics available. Let's proceed to mathematics, please. What degree is a right angle? Go ahead, number 1.
90 degrees.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Social studies.
All right. Which is the only English-speaking country in the continent of South America? Go ahead, number 1.
Guyana.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Mathematics.
What is the difference between an acute angle and an obtuse angle? Go ahead, number 3.
We all know about the world's largest single
An acute angle is between 45 to 90 degrees, as a obtuse angle is between 90 and 180 degrees.
That is correct. Go ahead and select your next category, please.
Social studies.
Which river does not separate Guyana from her continental neighbors? Go ahead, number 1.
Essequibo.
That is correct. So we've exhausted the social studies category as well. Let's proceed to mathematics, please. Polygon with all 4 sides and angles equal is called, go ahead, number 1.
Quadrilateral.
That is incorrect. The correct answer would have been a square. Remember, they specifically asked for the ones with equal angles or equal sides. All right? Let's proceed to the next maths question, please. The formula length by breadth by height is used to measure something. Go ahead, number 2.
A triangle.
That is incorrect. The correct answer would have been volume. All right? Let's proceed to the next math question, please. In fraction, what is the number above the line called? Go ahead, number 1.
Numerator.
That is correct. Next question, please. If the fraction of eggs sold at a stall is 12 over 25, then the percentage of eggs sold is something. Go ahead, number 2.
48%.
That is correct. All right, the final question. When 17 over 20 is changed to a percentage, the result is... Go ahead, number 1.
70.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer would have been 85%. All right? We've now come to the end of this episode of Whiz Kids. As you can see from the scores above, the winner of this episode is Shimal Hayward with 75 points. In second place, we have Ashif Ghafoor with 45 points. And in third place, we have Eric Rupnarain with 15 points. Thank you so much for being a part of this episode of Whiz Kids, guys. For those of you who are yet to join the show, please remember to stay motivated and continue studying. I am Ramona Lucy. Thank you for tuning in.
I feel excited, but I also feel like I could have done better. I think that they're pretty smart and any of us could have ended up being the winner, but I ended up winning.